Hi, are you wondering where to live in Dallas, Texas? Well, we are here to spill the tea on the lifestyle and the homes in the Big D. If you're thinking about moving here in a week, a month, or a year, then stay tuned because we are going to give you some of the best information. And today we're going to Frisco, Texas. We are headed to some of the best gated neighborhoods in Frisco. Now, we're not going to hit all of them, but I picked my top gated neighborhoods and I put them into two categories. One category that I'm calling established prestige, and these are gated neighborhoods that have been here since early Frisco or early Frisco getting developed. And keep in mind, 25 years ago, it was just a field. So these are areas from 1990s to 2010s. And then the other area, I'm going to call it architectural luxury. And these are some newer gated communities, some of which you can still play a role in selecting how you want the build out to go, either maybe custom or semi-custom. And you're going to love you're really going to want to know about the gated community at the end because it is the hottest right now in Frisco. I think it will be very sought after for a long time. So the first neighborhood we're going to go to that has the established prestige is going to be Shattuck Creek Estates. That is in West Frisco. What I love about this area is that the 68-acre Cotton Creek Park just sort of wraps around it. There are some of the lots and the homes that kind of look out onto the greenery of the park. Obviously not all of them, but some of them. And Shattuck Creek Estates is built out like 2000s to 2010s, and you're going to have very little traffic, very quiet, nice little private playground for the kids. You're going to have mature oak canopy around. You can do bird watching. There's a fully stocked pond. You've got a 4.6 mile walking path if you like nature. So this is just kind of like quiet, understated luxury, nice homes. And you can get in there maybe $750 up to in the 2 millions. And the homes are about 3,000 square foot to 6,500 on up. You've got Shattuck homes that built in there and some other, a lot of traditional brick homes, really good resale value. And one of the things I love about this home is like I've been building in Dallas for a long time and got to do a lot of finish out in homes in that time period. One of the things these houses have that I love to put in was hand scraped hardwood floors, and they're beautiful floors. I mean, there's nothing like that thick wood. You can also even go back and sand it down and do something different in the future, but they're just so beautiful and a little bit softer than the tile. And I found them very easy to care for myself. If you have questions about that, I can answer that if you get one of these houses, but I think if you like that kind of traditional look, the curved staircases, the arched doorways, the hardwood floors, that old world feel, this neighborhood has it. You really can't go wrong with the quiet and the charm in Shattuck Creek Estates. Now, the next one we're going to go to is Starwood. And if you move to Frisco, you're going to hear about Starwood. It is kind of one of the most prestigious neighborhoods, and it even has double gated, and then it has a wall all the way around it. This neighborhood is also treed. This is kind of your neighborhood of your CEOs and some of your sports players, a lot of professionals, a lot of people just wanting something peaceful and quiet. I mean, you can get to know your neighbors or not. It's not a neighborhood where people sell their house very often. They move in and they stay. So can be a little tricky finding you a place in there, but it has great prestige. It's got tennis courts, clubhouse, a pool. The house is about 3,000 to 7,000 square feet. Entry point is about 900,000, and it goes on up to 3 million and higher in the neighborhood. So again, it's got this luxury feel. It's established. They started building in the 1990s. So again, you have a lot of those hardwood, hand scraped wood floors, beautiful floors. But this neighborhood's had long enough that it's really got a lot of the natural beauty established in it and that quiet, peaceful feel. There's even a few lots that are up on a hill that you can see to Lake Louisville. And you can see why it was one of the first areas that was built out. It was quite the premium location and lot. So you will hear about Starwood. It is some of the quintessential luxury in Frisco, Texas. And the next one I'm going to tell you about is Stonebriar Creek Estates. Now, Stonebriar is a country club with a golf course at 121 and Dallas or Tollway. It's kind of tucked in there. And this is one of the neighborhoods. There's a lot of neighborhoods around there called Stonebriar, fill in the blank. And some of them are gated, but this particular one has 1 to 3 acre lots, and it was built out in the early 2000s. And so it's like you go into this neighborhood, and I know when I've been in there, I feel like, wait a second, I thought I was in the city. Now I'm out in the country, and it feels like you're in the country. And you can even have a horse in this neighborhood. And it's so quiet, and each estate looks different than the other, and they're tucked back in there. You don't see them that well from the street. Very private, very quiet. I will say that some of them need some updating. They might not, be to your taste, but that's always something to think about. The prices are like 1.5 million to 6 million, but you're not going to find that size of lot and gated in this area very easily. So, although you want to stay to the end, because there is going to be another spot. This neighborhood doesn't have all the bells and whistles of the pool and the tennis courts and all that. It's more about just, the big quiet lot. That is the amenity in this neighborhood. So now we're going to move to the architectural luxury neighborhoods. And the first one is Hills of Kingswood, and some people call that the Hills. And it is unique to Frisco because the terrain's a little different. It's more of like rolling hills, and you don't find that everywhere in Frisco. There are still some opportunities to build in this neighborhood. They're more modern custom estates. When you look at the names of the builders, they're all high-end builders, and can still get a lot in there and build. It started in 2016. It's just been a slow build out. The houses are 4,000 square foot on up to 10,000 and more. And it's going to be 1.5 to 2 million to get into this neighborhood, and going on up from there. Again, it's near the PGA. It's probably feels the most private of all of the neighborhoods that I'm talking about today, the Hills of Kingswood. If you just have one of those lifestyles where, man, you just want to go home and have a retreat and a beautiful space that feels custom and yours, this might be where we need to find your home.
Texas isn't just a place, it's a promise. Texas opens doors to opportunities. It's big land and bold living. And whether it's city lights or country nights, Texas has it all. No state income tax, a booming economy, strong values, strong families. Your future starts here. Buy bold, live free, and own Texas. Your only decision is where to live in Texas. Whether you savor wide open skies or skyline views, our team in Dallas and trusted partners across Texas are here to guide you every step of the way. To be a part of Texas tomorrow, call today. Don't delay. Call Janée.
By the way, my name's Janée Reeder, and I am a real estate expert in Dallas, Texas. I would love to help you find your next property if you're moving here in a week, a month, or a year. I can also help you sell your property if you live here in Frisco, because I'm getting connected all the time with buyers, and that is what you want, is somebody that's connecting with buyers. And I really do appreciate that you watch this video, and I hope it is giving you really good information and getting you a feel of where you might want to live in Frisco, Texas. So I do appreciate you watching. And when you like and hit that subscribe button, it really helps me to keep being able to take the time to make these videos. I'm with clients a lot, doing a lot of things. Our team works hard, and this is something I have to stop and record so I can get this out to you. So I appreciate those subscribing and liking. I really do. And please reach out. The next one is Newman Village. I love this one because it's like a European village right in the middle of Frisco. It is beautiful. The Italian artist Massimo Pizzolio has contributed to this neighborhood. You see some of his sculptures around. It is really artistically designed, manicured landscapes. The homes are very well curated and designed and unique. You see there's an Italian themed garden in the middle of the area, like a little villa center, 2.5 acre plaza. It looks like it's been there forever. You can, residents can walk their kids to Newman Elementary. It has community pool, clubhouse for events. This place really has some cool events too. So it's been built out from 2005 to 2015 mostly. 2,800 to 6,000 square feet. The little homestead section still has 33 lots, about an acre each. I don't think they're all available anymore, but some people are building them there. And, to get into the neighborhood's about 800. You're not going to get one of those 1 acre lots, but then it's 2 million on up from there. This neighborhood, they do a lot of outdoor activities, 4th of July parade, holiday gift and craft fair, jazz events, live music, food trucks, casino nights. This is one where you're going to get a beautiful neighborhood, the opportunity to easily get to know your neighbors and have a sense of community, but you're also going to have that privacy and access, to everything. You're right in the middle of Frisco. And then my last one, but not least, is the Preserve at Fields Frisco. And the Preserve is going to have 233 lots. These are half an acre on up. This opportunity is really happening right now. A lot of the lots have already sold, but you can still get in, and I can help you do that. Negotiate a good deal. We know some of the builders. This is the time to get into this. I think we're going to hear about the Preserve for a long time to come. There's already some celebrities that have bought and are building in there. And I'm not mentioning the names, but they're in there. And Fields is beautiful community, and it's also linked up to the whole Legacy West in Plano. The developer of that also developed what's going to be 3 times that right next to the Preserve. Fields, it's going to have mixed use living, dining, shopping. So you are going to be right. It's going to be called the 15-minute city. You're going to come right out of the Preserve, and you're going to have all these amazing choices for dinner. You're going to be right at the Universal Studios. You could get a golf cart and just go do all these things. And it's going to be a different kind of experience. Actually, it kind of just depends on what you want, what your lifestyle is. I was going to say this might be my top pick, but I don't know. It's really about, do you want a little more of a lot? Do you want something smaller to take care of, but a pretty house? What is it that you want? And, we can kind of go from there and figure out what's the best thing for you. I always am working with buyers and getting information on what they want. And then it's really when we really start looking that the nuances start to come out about what really is going to be the best fit. And of course, we have to work with what is available as well. But I wanted you to hear about some of the gated communities in Frisco, if that is what you're looking for, because I have some clients that just want gated. That's okay. You don't need gated in Frisco, but if you want gated, I just kind of wanted to help you zone in on what that might look like in Frisco, Texas. And again, be sure to subscribe and and leave a comment. Tell me where you live, which neighborhood you think you would like the best. And until next time, you can watch some more videos if you like.
We're at the Stonebriar Country Club in Frisco, and there are 2 18-hole golf courses here, as well as 8 fully lit tennis courts, and also 4 pickleball courts, and it's a full-service country club. These houses you can see in the background behind me, those are both the Stonebriar neighborhood and the Stonebriar Country Club estates. So there are places that you can live right up to the golf course if you like. And this place is great for if you make reservations early, hosting private events. There's different levels of membership, starting about $25,000 to $100,000. And the people that enjoy the club just love it. The food is great. Just had the 15 spice salmon. There was also a gluten-free peach cake that was really good. It's really beautiful. It's also got an Olympic-sized pool. So if you're wanting the country club lifestyle, you might want to think about Frisco or Plano. This is actually on the southern side of Frisco, so it's very convenient to Plano living as well as Frisco living. One of the courses is called the Fazio course, and the Fazio course is 7,064 yards, and it's par 72. So it's a little bit of a challenge course. There's a casual poolside area to eat if you want, or you can come in here. You can sit out here on the patio and eat.
You can see a little bit of the patio behind me. It's really beautiful. Or just inside, there's a restaurant and a bar area. I like the salmon salad, poke bowl. Actually, they have really good food. So if you get a membership here, you don't want to miss out on coming up here. You have to be a member to be here or come with a guest. And I just came with a friend today. But I wanted to take a moment just to let you see how pretty it is. So I'm noticing as I go around here, there's going to be a special veteran presentation, networking breakfast. They also have kids cooking classes. They have events all through the year. So the members here really do come and use this place, and they're very active and they get to know each other. It's really a great country club. You can check it out. If you know, this might be on your stop list if you're thinking about Frisco or Plano, or even a little bit north and you just drive a little ways. If you want a country club, this is a great one.
Oh, and by the way, please do call me. Don't delay, call Janée. You can book a Zoom. All that information is in the description. It's pinned to the top of the chat. And we would love to hear from you and get to know you and hear your story and what your wants and needs are for your family and help you make a really successful Texas transition. Thank you.